America has done to the children of God, give that wrath all to the Lord. Place it right there on the Lord's lap. Keep going.
For it is written, vengeance is mine, and I will repay.
Because the Lord said, vengeance is his, and he's going to repay it. We know what the Lord can do. Look what the Lord did to the Egyptians, right? We know what the Lord can do. Look what the Lord allowed happen when Haman was trying to unalive Mordecai and the Jews, right? We know what the Lord can do. We know that the Lord can bring people up back from the dead. We know that the Lord can split seas, right? We know the devastation. The Lord can allow ice come from the heavens and fire come from the ground at the same exact time. We know that the Lord can open up the earth and swallow the wicked and then close it right back up. Have y'all ever thought about it? What happens to them? What happened to Korah and them that got swallowed up by the earth? Are they just falling perpetually into darkness? Or did the earth just come together and squash them like a PB&J sandwich?
Right.
Right? Let the Lord repay America. Give God your wrath and serve him with obedience. Right? Like if you can go to the book of Psalms chapter 94 and 1.
Khan, I got you.
Yes, sir.
If I can too, we got to get the other scripture where the Lord say he feed the animals. I'm paraphrasing, but he feed even the birds and every goddamn thing.
Khan, sir.
Khan, I got you. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 94, verse 1. O Lord God, to whom vengeance belongeth.
There we go again. Vengeance. I believe this is King David speaking. He's saying, oh my power, who vengeance belongs. Vengeance belongs to you. Keep going.
O God, to whom vengeance belongeth.
He says it twice. He says it twice. O Lord, who vengeance belongeth. O Lord, who vengeance belongeth. And what's the last two words there?
Show thyself.
We should demand, we want to demand the Lord to show thyself. And the only way the Lord will listen is by you being obedient, by me being obedient, by all of us being obedient. How can we command the Lord to do something if we're not proving to him that he should do this in our favor, in our name, right? We were suffering in Egypt, and the Lord heard our cries and allowed Moses to free us, right? The Lord heard our sufferings, saw what was going on in Israel, and allowed Christ to come to us and show us what we need to do. How are we going to demand the Lord to do something if we can't do what he demands of us? You want vengeance on earth? Then prove to God that you deserve it. Jacob in his dream had fought and wrestled with an angel and got that blessing, got his name changed. What are you going to do? What are we going to do as a people?
Heavy.
What are we going to do? I'm demanding the Lord to take vengeance. How are we going to get the Lord to listen now?
If I could, let me read verse 2. Lift up thyself, thou judge of the earth. Render a reward to the proud.
Right.
Man, this is David, man, asking the Lord, man, to not hide himself from the troubles that you blacks, Native Americans, and Hispanics are going through. But what you first got to realize, you are not coming to the Most High God. You are not doing what he is asking of you to do. So how can he help you?
Right.
If you're not going to do what he asks you to do, which is simple. If you can serve your oppressor, you can't have two masters. If you can't serve your oppressor, if you can serve your oppressor, then you can't serve the Most High God. You cannot serve two masters. You got it, sir.
You got to pick one. And if
Yeah.
you get on the Matthew 6:26, that's the one Officer Matabar was talking about. You can't expect the Lord to save you. That's one thing I don't understand with Christians. They Christians wholeheartedly believe that they're saved in Christ, that the Lord listens to them, that the Lord will heal the Lord knows their heart, the Lord gives them what they need. The Lord doesn't listen to sinners.
Right.
How is the Lord going to listen to you when you cry out for him if you are not doing the things he needs you to do? That's like, being a parent. I'm a soon-to-be father. Thank the Most High, right?
By Christ.
How can you expect to get that PlayStation 5 from your pops if you're not getting good grades like your pops told you to do? How are you supposed to get that new makeup set or those new gold hoop earrings from your mom if you're not doing what your mom told you to do? How are we going to expect God to free us from this captivity, to free us from this hell, if we are not doing what God told us to do? God is not going to take vengeance on disobedient children. God is not going to take vengeance for disobedient children. Salakia for that word slip up. God is not going to avenge his children if we're being disobedient. But if we start obeying God, maybe God will listen when we say to show himself. Maybe God will send a tornado over Washington, D.C., over the White House. Maybe God will allow another hurricane to flood the west coast of California, or to flood the stock exchange here in New York City. Maybe if we obey God, he might show himself when we cry out to him. You got that scripture?
Trouble Khan, I got it. It's the book of Matthew, chapter 6, verse 29.
26, verse 26.
The book of Matthew,
Chapter 6,
verse 26. I got you.
Yes, please, Baba Shah.
Behold, the fowls of the air,
the birds,
for they sow not.
They don't harvest, they don't plant, they don't dig in the earth and make straight lines to plant corn and all types of stuff.
Neither do they reap.
And at the end of the year, when it's time to gather all of this, they don't gather the corn off the stalk. They don't take the oranges off the trees. They don't gather the grapes off the vines. Keep going.
Nor do they gather into barns.
They're not putting them into the barns for safekeeping, right? Keep going.
Yet your heavenly Father feedeth them.
But yet, birds somehow find a way to have food. How can birds not do the things that we do in order to eat, but they somehow can still get fed? Keep going.
Are you not much better than they?
I don't know about you viewers, but I am much better than a chicken. I am much better than a pigeon. So if these birds don't feed themselves, and I'm being asked by Christ, aren't I better than they? So that should mean that the Lord will also feed me too. If the Lord can feed these chickens, and they were never given the laws, statutes, and commandments to obey him, but we were, what don't you think God can do for us? Giving us the crumbs is something so small. How about freedom? How about not having to step over crack pipes and empty heroin baggies on the sidewalks? How about not having to worry about your children being molested, right? How about not having to wake up and have a crucifix being burned in your front lawn, or having your door kicked in because ICE is there to round you all up and deport you to a country you've never been to, that you don't even remember, to a place where you don't speak the language? Don't you think the Lord can do more than just feed chickens? And we're better than chickens? What do you lack in your imagination when you think about what God can do for us? And all we got to do is obey. All we got to do is not eat crab, not eat pork. All we got to do is not commit adultery and not steal and lie from each other. All we got to do is not marry white women and African women. All we got to do is not serve their gods in Christianity and Islam. Imagine what the Lord can do for us if the Lord can feed those pigeons every single day. If the Lord can feed those sparrows every single day. Imagine what the Lord can feed us.
I'm right.
Anything else?
Imagine if we just love one another and
Right.
stop loving your oppressor.
Right.
Loving these other nations. Imagine how much we could build together if you don't get mad at the brother for stepping on your shoe.
Right.
If you're not in the neighborhood slinging dope to one another, destroying your own community while they come up off us. Imagine you not supporting their goddamn stores and supporting your own goddamn people.
Get 1 John chapter 4, verse 20. Go ahead, slug it, sir.
No, imagine if we support one another instead of going to their stores supporting them.
Right.
Imagine how much we could have if Negroes wasn't so selfish. If our women wasn't so selfish. Imagine all the things we could have then. But you sit in a goddamn Christian church where it tell you, oh, God love everybody. He still, so you think God love you and everybody, the people that still beating us down today, still enslaving us today, still got us going against one another while they thrive off us. And at the same time they thrive off us, they still hate you. They don't give a damn about you. We see this every day. But your Christian church tell you, let's all love one another. They got the same doctrine like Martin Luther King had. Same doctrine. That's all coming together, and he regretted it in the end. It took the end for him to regret it. Well, he should have knew this from the jump. You got it.
Right. Can you read that scripture, Bubba Shaw?
Come on, I got it. It's the book of 1 John, chapter 4, verse 20. If a man say, I love God.
And that's what Catholics say. Catholics say, I love God. Christians say, I love God. Muslims say, I love God. Keep going.
And hateth his brother.
And what?
And hateth his brother.
So you're telling me you have one brother who's in Christianity and one brother that's in Islam, and they hate each other because they think each other's religions is wrong, but they both love God, but they hate each other. You're telling me a Mexican and a Guatemalan, they both love God, but they hate each other even though they stand in front of Home Depot together looking for work. You telling me a Haitian and a Dominican that live on the same damn island.
Damn.
They look the same. One could be light skinned, one could be dark skinned. One could be Dominican dark, one could be Haitian dark. One could be Dominican light skinned, one could be Haitian light skinned. And they love God, but they hate each other. And they look just the same. How can you say you love God and hate your brother at the same time? Keep going, Baba Gasha.
He is a liar.
All you Christians that say you love God, but you hate your brother. You hate your neighbor that's black. You hate your best friend, sister that's Hispanic. You hate your teacher who's a Native American. How can you say you love God but hate the people that look like you, that have been oppressed by like you, that have gone through the same struggles just like you? You are a liar. You're a liar. Keep going, Baba Gasha.
For he that loveth not his brother,
because if you don't love your brother, if you don't love your sister, keep going,
whom he has seen,
and you see them every day, you see them online in front of Home Depot and Lowe's trying to hustle and get jobs just like you.
Damn.
trying to undercut each other for the day's pay, just like you. So that way they could feed their families just like you. You see them every single day. Keep going.
How can he love God?
How are you going to say you love God? How are you going to say you love God? No one has ever seen God on earth. No one. The Most High Power has never set foot on earth. But you love him and you've never seen him. Some of y'all, I don't even really think you believe in God, but you say you love God. But you see your brother every single day at the pizza shop, at the fried chicken spot, at the barber shop, waiting to get your fresh shape up and edge up, right? You see your brothers. Y'all waiting online at Foot Locker and Champs trying to cop the new LeBrons and the retro Kobe's. Y'all see each other all the time, but you hate each other. But you love God. You're all liars. And you prove that you're a liar every single day. When you look at your brother with anger, with hate, with disgust, you're a liar. And that's because the Christian church has taught you to hate your brother. The Catholic Church has taught you to hate your brother. Islam has gotten you to join a religion made by people who oppressed you. And now you become a liar because you hate your brothers.
Right. And you know what the propaganda is? Negroes is taught to hate Latinos because they claim, oh, they come to take our jobs. When the one over the job is the goddamn oppressor.
Right.
Listen,
you ain't get mad at the guy. Go ahead, Salaki, you got it.
The oppressor knows, okay, that we have a stigma that black people in America are lazy. So if the oppressor thinks that you're lazy and doesn't want to pay you $25 an hour to be lazy, don't you think he's going to get someone who's going to work harder and also pay them less than you? Hispanics are not coming to take your jobs. Americans and American companies and corporations are looking for cheaper labor that can be done better. They're pitting you against yourself. They're pitting us against our brothers and sisters. Because why would Hispanics come to America if not for the idea or the illusion that they can make it better, they can have a better life in America, that they can protect their families in America, that they can make money in America to send back home because back home is destroyed because of America. Hispanics don't want to steal jobs from black people. Hispanics just want to come over here and try to get a better life, just like black people want to have a better life and have been fighting for better lives here in this country for centuries. Right. We're all being played together. We're all being pitted against one another. And the moment we can see, imagine if black people and Hispanic people decided to come sit down at the table together. Listen, they want to pay us $25 and want us to work 10 hours a day and make us do all this strenuous work. And you have a Mexican brother and a brother from Honduras saying, oh, really? Well, they want us to do your work and then more and only pay us less. Imagine if y'all both say no. Y'all going to give us the right amount of work for the right amount of pay. Right. You can force the oppressor to do what you want them to do. But that's never going to happen because we are crying for the Lord to show his face when our people are not doing anything for the Lord to show his face.
Right. And that's where the mind fuckery come in. They say Negroes lazy. They don't how Negroes lazy when they've been slaving for you for over 400 and something years for free.
For free.
Right. For free. So how they lazy? How are Latino brothers and sisters trying to steal your jobs when we got mind fucked to believe we should go against each other over goddamn slavery that your oppressor is over? We all been slaving for free. We all been in this boat together. You black, Latino, Native American, we all been in this boat together. So they play these mind games with you. That's what they do. That's why they get us to go against each other. Oh, he come to steal my job. And Negroes, you got Negroes. Oh yeah, he was trying to steal the job. They over here and do. No, we all the same people. You don't never look at your oppressor as being wrong. You don't want to say your oppressor wrong for using us. They use us for the same goddamn type of work. We all lumped in the boat that we all the same, man. They played us all. They get free labor out of us all. They underpay us all. When we way more valuable than what they say, we more valuable than no, we like precious gold,
Like fine gold.
like fine gold. We way more valuable than that. But we all get lumped into not liking each other. Oh, he tried to steal his job. Oh, they trying to steal. That's the mindset they play on you. They want to make all of us work harder just to work for them. That's a way to make all of us work harder just to work for them, to see who's gonna be the best. We all the same. When we supposed to be above all these nations, but your oppressor tricked you up with that, and then they make us go against each other for what? For some pennies, for some crumbs, because we still get the same crumbs and pennies, where they get billions, where they get rich. They got goddamn streets, states, land, everything named after them. What you get? You get a couple crumbs. You get a paycheck just to provide for your family. For us to go against each other, that's crazy. We supposed to be one body, one accord. That's what these scriptures are so important about. Because the Lord showed us we supposed to come together. But when you go against these scriptures, the Lord gonna punish you. When you follow after these heathen nations, follow after their ways, the Lord gonna punish you. We supposed to come together. Like two sticks supposed to be one.
Right.
You got it.
Salaki, what I was gonna say, man, is do you want to just survive? Is that all you want? You just want to survive, and you want to attempt to be equal. You have not been equal for 70 years. You have not been equal since the 50s, when they first started putting a plan against you called civil rights. Planned Parenthood came in. Heroin came in. Crack cocaine came in. Redlining came in. All of these things, man, to keep you subservient beneath the people that you want to achieve, to aspire to be like, or to be equal to. When the Lord said, you, black man, Native American man, and Hispanic man, you are the salt of the earth. He said, you are a holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God chose you to be a special people above all people that are upon the face of the earth. And all you want to do is vote. Try to get along. Listen, man, the Lord will destroy this place like he did Egypt.
Right.
Black man, Native American man, Hispanic man, let me tell you this. Paul said, you have a zeal for God, but not according to knowledge. You know that the Lord destroyed Pharaoh, but because you reverence the people that hate you and you want to be equal to them so bad, you cannot see that the Lord chose you to be above them. You can't see that. You can't see that the Lord wants you to get in the book that he left for us. This book is only for you. It's not for anybody else. You think it's strange that he left this book, or you think this book is for everybody. This book is for you to wake up. Black man, Native American man, Hispanic man, you that are the scum of the earth, according to what the rest of the nations believe. Wake up, man. Wake up, get into this truth. Understand this truth. Support the truth. If you ain't got the heart to tell the YT man he is the devil that the Bible speaks of, get in this truth and support the brothers that are. Pay your tithes to Commander General Yohana and the brothers that's willing to go out on the street and tell wake our people up and tell the oppressor that he is the devil. I yield with that, man. I ain't got much more than that. Got something else out of one? I don't know if y'all want to go into this other story with the so-called Dr. Cheyenne Bryant, or y'all want to let it ride. We are about at 2 hours now. Hour and 53 minutes. What you want to do out of one?
I know for me, I'm gonna have to get off. Got a slave in the morning, 2 slaves in the morning.
Damn.
So y'all gotta seriously start obeying the Lord so he can show his face.
Brother say you got a slave on the oppressor's Sunday. You understand? That's wild. But also Shah Kapon, man, I appreciate you coming in, man.
I know, Swift. Thank you for having me.
Damn right, man. Man, I appreciate you, brother. The water for your work. God.
All y'all too, man. We all working hard. We all working hard in the ISUPK.
Most High in Christ. Most High in Christ. Damn right. All right, out of one. What you want to do, also Bar? You want to keep rolling? Also, Shaw said he got to get up in the morning. Go to this damn slavery.
Both of them. One right after the other.
Damn, hell yeah. I know how it is, man. That shit. I got a slavery and a business. So shit, I know how it is. But this truth come first. This is my job right here.
Right.
You know, that other shit I do, that's a slavery. That's to try to maintain the home and, you know, do stuff with the rib and, you know what I'm saying, this, that, and the other, man. But, man, this right here is the joy. This is
why?
Job. You got it out of one.
And you know why? Because if the Lord can feed these birds, then I know by putting this truth first, the Lord can feed us too.
Damn right. Damn right.
I'm gonna let y'all go now. Thank you for having me. Lord willing, I'll see y'all next Saturday.
Khan. Shalom, Bashmukatah.
Shalom.
Hey, shalom, Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Bukta.
What you want to do, Awesome Motherbar? You want to go in this last one, or you want to let it roll?
Yeah, man, we keep rolling. I mean, as long as you good, shit, if you good.
All right, let me pull this up. This is Dr. Cheyenne. Hey, let's see. Also, Picard, you know about Dr. Cheyenne? They've been all online accused of lying about her doctorate.
I'm gonna tell you what I do know.
Hold up, Salagi, also Picard, hold up. We got somebody just came on, look like he in the club. I can't understand what his name is. Hey, what's going on, man? You got a question or a comment? You got a question or a comment? Oh, he in the club, man. He's just chilling. Hold up, let me see if we pull some more people up on TikTok. Y'all know how we do. What else are your side at right about now?
I'm gonna give him a call right quick. I'm gonna step out and give him a call.
They partying, man. Let me
Yeah, he don't want no nothing. He want no party.
Yeah,
But yeah, if you got more people want to come up.
Give me a second, I don't want. Let me see what to do with this right here. What the hell? I'm trying to see how to do this shit. Oh, I see it. I got it. Hell no. Man, look, I'm about to end TikTok. I don't even know how to cut it off.
You got the TikTok on the stream yard? Or running on something else?
TikTok. I mean, they're on the stream, y'all. Look, man, I'm just gonna end this shit and restart it. So lock it. I couldn't figure out how to get him the hell out of there. Seemed like I made him a co-host some kind of damn way.
Ooh.
Oh, this ain't no class. We ain't getting no new follows. We got some viewers.
Hey, yeah. He ain't answer, but man, we good. We can tackle him.
Hold up. No. I just I'm gonna have to start TikTok all over again. Bear with me. Let me start. I had to cut that off out of one. That nigga was in the club somewhere in the party. Some damn Salakia.
My nigga Bakai, what's going on, man?
Man, I can't call it, man. You know, just one thing after another, sir. But you know, it's like just out here fighting and battling just like everybody else.
Warfare.
Lahab, you good over there?
I think he gone.
Lahab's still up here.
He quit reading. He up here, but he gone. He probably sleep or something.
No, I'm here out of one. I was dealing with the baby, Salakia, sir.
My
That's
bad.
why I was stepping in and out. Hey,
Officer
Salakia,
Lahab had me read. Hey, look, Officer Salakia. Trooper Lahab had me and this bitch reading.
My bad, out of
You
one.
know how to go with the baby, nigga. I got my grandson, so that's why I was stepping in and out.
All right, I'm about to start it over. Let me restart the TikTok right quick.
If you want to, you can end the YouTube, but still stay on the TikTok.
Ain't nobody on TikTok out of one.
Oh, they ain't on that?
Ain't nobody on
I
there
thought you
yet.
said somebody was trying to come up.
Yeah, but he had some party. He was in the club. He was a Hispanic in the club. I'm glad he tuned in, but I ain't know how to shut him out, man. Some kind of way I made him a co-host. I don't know how that happened. So Salaki, I'm starting now. All right. The new live started. All right. Also Picard, you were saying something, Salaki, concerning that Dr. Cheyenne?
Yeah, so I don't really know much about it. I just heard what Jenna Muhammad said about it. You know, as far as her having a doctorate. Okay, so apparently a doctorate, you know what I'm saying, a doctoral degree. The confusion is that you're not really a doctor, okay, in a general sense, right? And so all the doctoral or doctorate degree is, from what I learned in class, is just you researching something that nobody else has researched, and you make a thesis on it, and you're able to get your doctoral degree. You're not a real doctor that, you know what I'm saying, studies, you know what I'm saying, like brains, or like a brain surgeon or no jazz like that. Right. It's just, you know what I'm saying, it's just like a title that you get from researching something that nobody else has researched and making a thesis on it, so to speak. Like, for instance, if I was to if nobody ever researched autism, you know what I'm saying, on autism coming from let's say what you call them things that you get for the COVID vaccines. If I was to research and put together why I believe, you know what I'm saying, autism comes from vaccines and whatnot, if nobody else has researched that and put together a thesis on it, I can get my doctoral degree or whatever, a doctorate on that, so to speak, you know what I'm saying, in short. That's basically what it is. And so I think that's probably what the whole debacle is with the sister, that she's not really a doctor, but she has a doctoral degree. Just like Dr. Martin Luther King wasn't really a doctor, you know what I'm saying, but he had Dr. Martin Luther King. You know what I'm saying?
Salaki, let me ask you though, a doctoral, can you get that from any accredited college? Or how do you get a doctoral when you write the thesis?
It has to come from a college, from what I assume, right? Okay. You know what I'm saying? But you're not a doctor in the general sense of being like, you can come get a checkup.
Right. Like you were undergrad. You participated in the undergrad program. You know, you of course got your master's and all of that. I understand what you're saying concerning that. what's the other question I had? The doctorate, the doctoral. So the doctoral is not necessarily a doctorate.
From what I understand, that hey, I can't go much deeper in it than what I just said. Any deeper would be me just guessing. You know what I'm saying?
It's too wild. Because look, she finna tell us the exact same thing. So we just gonna kind of listen to what she got to say, man. Did you hear her on the Breakfast Club?
I did. The only thing, the way I found out about it was General Muhammad in class. Literally, that's how I found out about it.
Okay, Most High in Christ. All right, look. All right, so we're gonna listen to this little short clip. Damn, I don't think I'm gonna listen to no 3 minutes of this shit right here. But listen to this, and then I got a shorter clip on Breakfast Club. Hey, y'all just let me know if y'all want to interject. You want to say anything?
I'm down to listen to whatever you play,
Okay,
and I'll go after.
Okay, Most High in Christ. So we're gonna play this right quick. You said something out of one? Salakia. Hold up. I thought I shared it. It didn't. There you go. All right, here we go.
People can't find the conversation about your doctorate because people can't find your dissertation online.
Mm-hmm.
How are you responding to that in this new era of your life?
I'm going to clear it up once on here. Mm-hmm. I'm not doing it again. And I'm clearing it up for my doc squad, for my fan base, for my audience who deserve to hear me address it. For the folks who have already made up their mind to not like me or not understand me, listen, I don't give a fuck what your narrative is. I would like for you to recreate it, double down on it, and run that shit. Because I don't give a fuck about it. Now, to my doc squad, my fan base, my folks, you know, my village, it's very simple. I went to a school, Argus University, completed an entire program. I went back online to get my official transcripts because I was applying to a law school many years ago to be a professor there. And I had to provide my transcripts, right, to get hired. And I went to contact the school and say, hey, I need my official transcripts. I need my entire thing. And there was no school. I was like, okay, I'm confused. I Google. It says this school has been shut down. I said, oh, well, they got to have records. I mean, they were accredited when I attended the school. They were accredited when I finished the program. I go and look, there is a third party that has a record. Why I contact the third party? That third party only holds records for 2 years. I was past my 2 years. So that means that I had no access to records. And then I contacted, financial aid.
Now, Salagia, this is not the first one I would have gone to. I played the wrong video first, but we're just going to let her rock out with this one. The first one was her online, just kind of push back about everything that the people were saying about she was not a real doctor. So I'm guessing about a week later, she came on this Breakfast Club, and here she is, having thought everything out, and she's presenting what she believes in her mind is the facts. Probably how Martin Luther King really thought him integrating his people in the burning house was facts. You understand? But somebody says something? Okay. Let me let her rock a little more. Salakia.
Can't make up financial aid. It shows that I paid for a doctoral program alongside my master's program and my undergrad program. And they said, we can fully refund you your money under one circumstance. We give you your money back. You don't get credit for not a class, a course, a program you took in this university.
Now, hold up. Let me back up. So you got a university that's going out of business. Say, for instance, they've serviced thousands of people, 100,000 people. They're going to go out of business, and they're going to leave their records up to a third party without letting the people know that came through their programs that they were going out of business. Now, there's going to be something else heavy. Let me write this down because I don't want to forget this. Okay. Let her rock some more. Anybody got something to say before I let it rock? Y'all good?
Well, real quick, that just reminds me of like ITT Tech, for instance, right? When ITT Tech went out of business, or whatever the case may be, you know, it was very expensive, you know what I'm saying, to get into ITT Tech. And there's a lot of people that got those credentials from ITT Tech and they wasn't able to use them anywhere. So that kind of sounds like, you know, where this is going, you know what I'm saying, with that same debacle with ITT Tech. Like a lot of people went through there, got different degrees with computers and technology degrees, and that school went out of business. And when that school went out of business, the students wasn't able to use those credentials anywhere. They wasn't you know, able to grandfather those credits over to another college or whatever the case may be. So that sounds like what this might be on.
Okay. All right. Let's listen.
At this institute. So do you want us to refund you? Or do you want us not? I said no. Because I didn't want to risk the chance of them saying, well, we're going to give you back your money, and it wipes out your entire program. Luckily, I had, you know, I do this with all of the schools. I had downloaded from the actual student portal.
Now, hold up. I got to stop. Wait. So she said, they said, we can give you back the money, but that's going to wipe out your entire program. Why would that be? You see, I paid the money because you're willing to give it back to me. You also understand that they went out of business, and you see that I took the program. Why would you wipe my program out just because you gave me my money back? It don't make sense, man.
It really don't make sense, but that is, you know, however, that is what happened with a lot of schools. ITT Tech, for instance,
Okay,
you know,
Tech, I'm
they
kind of familiar with that.
yeah, they refunded a lot of guys, right?
Okay.
And so with that refund, you know, I mean, that means, you know what I'm saying, everything that you did, you know, was, you know, furthermore, it was irrelevant, so to speak.
Okay, but hold up though. Is it irrelevant if you have the skills at IT&T Tech? If they showed you how to break a computer down, you know how to break a computer down. That's something you can carry with you, right?
Right.
Okay, hold up. On graduation day, I was going to save this, but I'm going to break this out. On graduation day, when you graduated from ITT Tech, they gave you what we got from the Hebrew Academy, right? A certificate, a paper certificate. You ain't got to go online and try to get that. You got that when you got your cap and your gown. You walked across and you got such and so. That's something else you got to look at too. Right or wrong?
You are definitely right.
Okay.
You have the skills, right? You have the skills. But hey, that's just like maybe, let's say, a HBCU, for instance, right? And we know this is not true, but they could say, let's say if you graduate from a HBCU or whatever, and you take it to a big corporation, they be like, oh, you graduated from Alabama A&M. You know, we're not going to respect that the same way we would Notre Dame or the University of Alabama or whatever the case may be. It's always that bias there. So, you know, I'm just keeping that in mind.
Okay, yeah, I can understand that 100% if she came on there and said that. But if she actually had the certificate, she would bring that certificate forth and say, look, this is what I got from them. I would think, I got this from them. I walked the stage. I put on my cap, my gown. I completed the graduate program. This is what I got. But let's listen on. It's just a little more.
My transcripts at that time, And I was able to get just about all of my transcripts, including up to like dissertation.
Now, hold up. She's a hell of a liar, because a lot of brothers might say, well, damn, she cute as hell. She's articulate. She working the system. But is she a liar? Is she mentally ill because she believe in her own lie? Or is what she's saying true? Which I don't believe what she's saying is true. And she's not a bad looking sister. So let's just
not at all. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Hey, you should have said that because you was playing devil's advocate. Now we
hey man, hey, I want her to be the, you know what I'm saying? I want her to be that, you know what I'm saying? But hey, maybe I'm just a sucker now.
No, don't do that. Ain't no brothers in the UPK, no suckers. We got too much counsel to be that.
Right. Hypothetical sucker. You know?
Right. Come on, let's let it rock out. Let's see what she say.
But everything else, there's just no holding take for any of our records, which I think is completely effed up. Just in general.
They are going to kill you online this week. They're going to say she has no records. They just want to hate you regardless. But
no, that's fine. And it's not even that there's no records that I don't. These schools.
Hey, what do her necklace say?
I have no idea.
Ooh.
Hold on. I think a brother brought that necklace out and said it said DOC. I know she ain't trying that hard.
Had a third party that
DOC?
Yeah. Doctor.
The records only for a limit of 2 years.
No.
So it's not me, it's any student that attended Argosy. But again, it doesn't, how can I say it doesn't affect me because
DOC.
If I chose to go get a license as an LMFT, I have my master's in marriage and child therapist. I have my hours. I can just take that and say, hey, let me submit these for licensure. And I want to go sit for my exam and all I have to do is study. I don't need a doctorate in counseling psychology to go get licensed as a therapist. That's what we're all missing.
We're just now leaving the.
They say she was giving horrible advice. You understand? I don't know much about the sister. It just was a hot topic this week. You understand? I think, I don't know who rib that is or whatever, but So, man, I tell you, one problem, man, that our people got is believing preachers and pastors, and this is what she seems to be, like a preacher or a pastor. Somebody, man, just, lying to get over, just trying to get through, just believing in herself, just trying to make sure she can do what she needs to do to take care of her and her family. When the Lord called us to be a nation of people, man, we got to love one another, Israel. You know what I'm saying? We got to call out the evil amongst one another, and we definitely got to love one another, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in here, man, rocking out with Precinct Officer 5000 Motorball. We got Precinct Officer Picard in the building. You understand? It's been a great delight to be in here with y'all, brothers. Precinct Officer 5000, Officer Ashar Picard came in here, man. Damn, did I say the brother name right? Ashar Kapan came in here, man, and kicked it with us for a minute. You dig? I think that's about it. Also, Motorball, you had anything else you want to go into out of one? Also, Motorball seemed like he out of here. Hey, you want to bring up something, priest?
Man, y'all brought out a lot of heavy topics tonight, man. I wish I would have had more time to go in them with y'all, man, with the especially with the foolio case, man. I did want to just reiterate a point. I just want a lot of you youngsters out there to know, man, when you see that, that's reality. You know what I'm saying? Reality is you crying for and begging for your life. Man, look, man, come on up out them streets. Them streets been dead. You understand me? And come inside this ICPK, man, and live and die for something that you can believe in, man. You know what I'm saying? All that street stuff, man, it ain't worth it, man. Because at the end of the day, you ain't doing nothing but destroying your people. You know what I'm saying? The whole thing about all this drill and all this street stuff is just we're a product of white supremacy and destruction on our own people. You understand? So stop being an instrument used for that. You know what I'm saying? Are you gonna be on the stand crying, and your mama gonna be hurt, your sister gonna be hurt, your children gonna be hurt? You know what I'm saying? You're gonna leave a whole wake of hurt in your path. You know what I'm saying? Let that junk go.
God, man, don't be no sucker when you don't have to, man. You know what? Man, be a prince of the Lord, man. Come out of all of that foolishness, like what Officer Picard was saying, man. Learn how to do right and be a just brother or a just sister. Do right by people, even though I understand you weren't done right by. When you were young, you might not have had a father or a mother or neither. You understand? But the way to live now is to live according to what thus said the Lord. And if you're a black man, a Native American man, or a Latino man, you know exactly what we're talking about. It's in you. The same way it's in the YT man. I ain't on TikTok now. The same way it's on the white man to hate you. The white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of. You understand?
All right.
Man, come up out of this nation, come up out of the ways that it think, come up out of its holidays, first of all. And man, begin to love your people, man. Communicate with your people. The best way to get out of self-hurt, self-problems, and thinking about yourself, man, go help another brother, man. Help another sister, man. Help somebody less fortunate than you. And we learned that from Commander General Yohana. You understand? And with that, man, that's about it. Officer Motorball, you got something? Officer Motorball probably taking care of the grandchild. But shit, that's been episode 24 of For the Record. You understand? Isupk, Louisiana, For the Record, man. We're going to be trying to get in here with more stories, man, and we're going to try to go in on everything that's happening in America and throughout the earth and within our own community. I'm Precinct Officer 1000 Yakawon. I got Precinct Officer Picard with me. You understand? Officer 5000 Motorbar. I don't know what happened to him right now. I think he probably taking care of his child, man. But with that, man, this has been a wonderful podcast, man. Appreciate TikTok for rocking out. Appreciate everybody on Isupk Louisiana YouTube channel for rocking out with us. And we'll see y'all next week, Lord willing. Yahweh Shim Yahweh Shabaraka Thumb to the brothers. Yahweh Shemada Thumb by Shim Yahweh Shah to the sisters. Kwam Yashala, Israel.
Kwam Yashala.
Yeah, Babylon is falling.